Hello YouTube. I'll get you set up here. Normally I don't make these type videos, particularly on certain scan tools, but I see this question a lot on Facebook of a good inexpensive scan tool. And after using this for a little while, I figured I'd share this one, because this one is the Phoenix Lite 2 by Topdon. It's under $1,000, and it's a pretty impressive scan tool. If you don't know me, I'm a mobile diagnostic technician. I have access to just about every single factory scan tool there is. That's what we use on a daily. I do have an Altel. I have a 508 and a Ultra. But this tool, I was doing a review for P10 magazine. So they sent it to me. I'm not told what to say on it. I'm not going to BS you on it. I previously had a Altel MS906. It was the original 906, not the 906 BT Bluetooth, not the other option that they had, TPMS one. I would say this compares very well to the 906 line, which, if you don't know, the 906 on up all share the same software. Just the 908s and higher, they usually had a J-box with them. And looks like my dog wants to join in on the video. I'm not sure on the angle. This does come with the Bluetooth BCI. It's not made for programming. They do have, Topdon does offer higher end models that are a little bit more expensive that do offer programming on them. But specifically, I want to talk about this model. One feature that I really do like on it is the shareability of the scans. Like, say you do a pre-scan or a post-scan or both, the shareability of the scan report is super easy, especially compared to how Altel does theirs currently. You can share a QR code with your customer or whoever you're doing the scan for, or you can print it out, or you can email it, text the QR code to them. They can go in, log in, and see the full scan report. One thing to note is you better have internet connection to this when you do a scan if you want to save that report. Otherwise it will not save. I found that out the other day when I did a inspection on a car for my stepdaughter. She was thinking about purchasing the car, so I went to the seller's house to inspect the vehicle. It happened to be a Ford Fusion. Took the scan tool with me so I could see what kind of, if any faults were in the system. Obviously that one actually had 5 different faults in it, and some other problems with the car, but I wanted to get a system health scan. This covers new models pretty well. I've had this on 21, 22 Subarus for them scan. I've had this on a Ford Transit, 21 Transit, just to test it out. I did notice that the EMPA-A module, this did not pick up, although I do know that the vehicle's equipped because it's my work van. So, but they regularly update this, so I would assume it will get fixed in an update. I also sent a report just in case. So be aware, that if you're using it on a brand new vehicle, it may not it may not scan all the modules that the car is actually equipped with. Um, Being a 21 Ford Transit, could be because of the different networks that are available on that vehicle. Um, I believe that one's probably got 2 or 3 different networks, CAN networks. So some of the Fords have the CAN FDs and stuff. So, but overall, impressive tool, especially for under $1,000. Seems to be well built. Battery life is great on it. I really couldn't ask for much better. For under $1,000, I'm shocked. On some of the older Fords, it does offer the PMI process. You would have to have the old module plugged in, pull the data out, and then you can install the new and do your PMI. Obviously, factory tools, you don't need to do all that. But if you're on a budget, or say your shop only has one scan tool and you want your own scan tool, that's definitely a great option. It comes with a few different adapters. Mainly manufacturer specific adapters, like this one. That's for the BMWs. It has the one for the Mercedes. Comes with the extension cable, so you can just plug that in, and you can run this extended cable if you wish. I don't use it, as you can tell. It's still got the little tie on it. I just plug it in. Just don't lose this. These on the end do light up, so, and it will beep at you when you exit the diag to remind you to grab your VCI. It's got different power adapters, so you can connect your scan tool, and I believe you use it on some of these adapters as well. Excuse me. It's got a 12-16. I think that's what it's, yeah, 12 plus 16. It's got the 14-16. Old GM style for OBD that still had the OBD 1 plug-in, even though it was an OBD 2 car. Ford, Mercedes. This is for the Mercedes-Benz with the on the older ones where they had the connector under the hood, the multi-pin. That's what this is for. Even the factory tool, Zentry, on them cars use that round plug-in. So, and on the newer Zentry kits, they don't come with that adapter, so you gotta get it separate. Great option is just steal it out of this kit and use it. Obviously, you would need the cable out of here to connect to it. But again, for less than $1,000, I think it's like $800. Not going to quote the exact price, but it's right around that $800 mark. Freaking great tool. Comes with 2 years worth of updates. Like I said, sharing the scan reports and stuff is very easy. So, and they didn't tell me what to say. They don't even know I'm even making a video on this. I'm just sharing it because I see the question a lot on Facebook. So check this tool out. This is the Phoenix Lite 2. They have different levels of the Phoenix. The higher end ones offer some programming. Like I said, on Fords, that does some, that will do some PMI processes. And as far as ADAS, it does have the calibration uh, functions in that tool, depending on the car, and as long as it can see it. I know on 21 Subarus that has the option to do the eyesight, which, I mean, again, under $1,000 where versus Altel. I'm not saying Altel's a bad tool. I like the Altel as well. I like snap-on scan tools. They all have their purpose. Obviously, where I work, we mainly use OE tools. But sometimes, particularly the online manufacturers, Ford and GM's had issues where their server is down. If you need to do a scan, well, maybe you gotta use an aftermarket tool for that day. The mobile business, you got cars coming in constantly. Trust me, we see a lot of cars in a week. So having a backup tool, or maybe you're in a shop, it's a great option. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you maybe this will help with the question of what scan tool should I buy. That's definitely a good option. Like I said, Altel, I like Altel as well. They all offer something a little different. If you can afford more than one scan tool, definitely go that route. Because one aftermarket tool isn't going to be the be-all, end-all to scan tools. Each one has different holes in it. And they continuously improve, obviously, when they get reports back from the people using the scan tool. But like I said, less than $1,000, I'm very impressed with this scan tool. So have a great night. Peace out.